Hi, boys. 4 a.m. I've actually been laying in bed for the last 30 minutes wanting to just get up and work. So, yeah, gonna do that now. Something I've been learning from Casey Neistat and studying vlogging is he doesn't go into his vlogs with the idea of just documenting his day. What he does is he has what's called a 3-act narrative. So there is a beginning, and I'm gonna write this down here. There is a beginning, there's a middle, and there is an end. And what he does is he plans around his day like it is a story. Instead of just showing everything in his day, he finds these stories in his day. So if we had to do this for what we have planned for today, I would say the beginning of the day is checking to see if we hit 5,000 subs. That'd be a great way to start the day. / editing and being scared of learning editing, because I'm quite scared of learning editing. It's going to be a new skill. We'll be diving head into the trenches. The middle is going to be kind of struggling through learning how to edit. And then the end of today is going to be the lessons about perseverance. So that is my 3-act narrative for today. And I'll be taking you through that journey and sharing anything that I find with that process. But before that, now we have to get into some work before I really get ready to dive into this editing. Guys, I just had an idea. So remember when I was telling you about the business channel that I was doing? So right now I'm doing the creator breakdowns. I have my personal channel. And then I was like, oh, I want to do a third channel, which is a business channel. And I want to go more in depth on certain things there. And, excuse me, I think I just found out what I'm going to do. So the way that I have been making the creator breakdown videos on my main channel, where I do like the full documentary, like crazy board style, sweet. But then I want to have a business channel where I do the more in-depth breakdowns of the exact strategies that these people are actually using and cover those there. So I think what I'm going to start doing is when I make a main channel video, I'm going to also record a YouTube breakdown series on the person, and then I'll have a video go out on the business channel as I do the creator breakdowns on the main one. So it will be like 2 videos, and one will be a lot more advanced centric and also hit the audience of the YouTube strategist, so I can build that part of the brand up as well. Because as much as I cover strategy in those videos, it's more overall based and doc based rather than just like, hey, let me break down this creator. So that actually just solves this problem for me. We're gonna be starting the business channel. I have to learn editing, of course. So I think a great way to launch the business channel is to start by pretty much going out and just mastering the entire process when it comes to the edits. And then I'm going to be adding that into the kind of channel ecosystem. So I'll have 3 channels going, and I'm literally just going to do exactly what Paddy Galloway did, but just with my own twist on it. and with new creators because he hasn't uploaded in 3 years. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Super excited. All right, we're gonna have the full ecosystem now. This is sweet. Okay, so on day one of editing, I am learning for the first time about what packs are. I've heard of them before. I have never felt the inclination to buy one up until right now, but I've been told from the people I'm watching how to start video editing from that I shouldn't buy the pack immediately. I should learn the basics, but some of these packs look really good. And I think if I could get a grasp of the basics, I'd really be able to make use of them and really build out a templated and crafted style for this that I keep doubling down on. I'm editing a client video right now, but the biggest thing that these people are saying that I think is really good for my position is you just have to go all in on one project and really obsess over it to learn all of the features of editing. So that might not be a client video where I'm more so just focusing on getting it ready for the day. But when I'm cutting up my main video, which the files are exporting on my laptop, as you can see right there, the last render or the last files from my phone, I will be editing that, and that'll be a big project that will teach me a lot about video editing. But boy, these packs look really good. So I might purchase some form of like mentorship or something to really kind of extend my or make my learning curve faster. But again, once I learn this, I've got literally every skill to make a YouTube video at a pretty high level, so I can just do the whole thing myself, which is going to be pretty important when I do the business channel videos as well. All right, guys. Well, I have underestimated video editing. It's kicking me in the keister. It is 11 a.m. I have been editing for 6 hours, and here's what I have managed to figure out. I have basic knowledge of transitions, an inkling of how After Effects works. I have figured out how majority of the tools and keybinds work. I did my settings. I figured out how to do media encoding because I'm editing pretty much 50 minutes of 3 4K files and audio laid on top of each other. So my stuff's encoding right now, and I've just been going through and watching a boatload of YouTube tutorials. And I know I'm actually progressing and getting better because all of my confidence about how fun of a process this is going to be has been obliterated and shattered. Like, there's actually this series, this dude named Finzar, who if you're an editor, you definitely know. I've seen his videos even before I was an editor. Or I guess I am now an editor. Fuck. You gotta change your identity to what you want to do. I'm an editor now. So I was watching him, and I found these videos where he learns new softwares that are pretty difficult, and I've just kind of been like hate watching them to feel good about myself being an idiot and not knowing where anything is, and just have it kind of feel validated that like, hey, okay, this is what it looks like. You kind of just have to get everything in the timeline and just sit there until you figure it out. And by just going all in on editing this one documentary, I will know everything I need to solve this problem for myself in the future. So yeah, it's not good, not bad. It just is. And we're making decent progress. I think the fact that I have not even technically aligned all the clips yet, and I've spent this long doing it, is a sign that I am learning. There's this like invisible wall that you have to overcome when doing anything, and I'm just about my way through this invisible wall. So I'm going to take a little break. I have to go to the washroom. I'm going to eat some food, have another coffee, and then I'm probably going to edit right the way through to 5 p.m. or 3:30 when I have a sales call. Then to 5, I'm going to go for a run and then go to bed and do it all again tomorrow. But yeah, day 2 of editing. Should be making ground on the video, getting it all cut up, and then my goal was to edit the hook today. That does not look like it's going to be finished, but I want to get at least started on it and start to build out a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be using. So yeah, that's all. So as you guys can see, we are 2 subs off of 5,000. So I've got it live pulled up on the monitor here, and I've got 20 minutes until a call. So I'm just gonna keep editing. I almost have got all of the clips synced up and ready to go now, and I've done some decent learning. So I'm getting a really good hang of the basics and feeling super confident there. So yeah, that is really good. Okay, so I just finished my call that I had. The guy is a very successful entrepreneur. He runs a business in a different industry. Won't give away too much, but he makes a very substantial amount of money, and a substantial amount more than I have ever made. And my highest month is 150,000 in profit, and highest is 250 in revenue. So if he makes substantially more than that, that gives you context. Now, he just wanted to get into content and personal branded cash flow. So kind of workshop with him for like an hour. He actually gave me some really good info for my for one of the videos I'm working on right now. So that actually helps a lot. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to charge my phone for a bit, make some calls, and then I'm going to go for a run before I sit down and edit the finalization of this video, maybe record some more clips, and then also keep editing my actual video to get it cut up and whatnot. Wait guys, I just forgot. I checked my YouTube. See that? 5,001 subs, baby. So if you see this, hopefully you'll sub, because we are on the verge edge. But see what we got on? Boom. Sweet. So my channel has officially more than doubled in the last 2 videos. We're only getting bigger from here. 100K a month. Sorry, 100K subs in 2026. I want to hit 10K before the end of the year. That's my goal. 10K before the end of the year. 100K subs in 2026. Gonna keep scaling, gonna keep getting better. This makes me want to push through and learn Premiere. This makes me want to just get better. It's a payoff that I really need right now to push through the Premiere work. So gonna keep putting my head down. As you guys can see, I'm back at the desk. I didn't really end up making the calls, and yeah, this is the grind. You guys see it live. Nobody's doing it like this. And future Alex, you're looking back on this, don't get complacent. You gotta keep working. All right, sweet. That is all, and I will get back to you guys later. Okay, guys. So since the last update, I have went for a run. It was a pretty good run. I got home, showered, and now it is 8:30. I'm laying in bed. I actually just finished. I'm on CapCut because for whatever reason I can't get Premiere on my Mac right now. It's just taking forever to download, so I'm not going to bother. Tonight I edited the video on CapCut, and I'm just going to record this, airdrop it there, and upload. So that's been the day. Honestly, editing, yeah, it takes not editing necessarily, just learning a new skill, especially a complex one like this, really does take the energy out of you. Like you guys probably noticed, I spent less time like talking to you guys today, really documenting. I did pretty good in the morning, but going into like the afternoon-ish, I usually go on like longer talks about stuff, but I just got my ass kicked. It's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. Yesterday I was up there, now I'm in the Valley of Despair, and I'm slowly moving up the slope of enlightenment. So I got my ass kicked today. Honestly, I've got 7 more days to finish this Rob the Bank video. Yeah, that's really the only thing that I've got. I just need to finish this Rob the Bank video. I have 7 days to do literally nothing other than video edit to do that. Oh, I'll show you guys tomorrow too, but my second camera came in and I set it up. So I'm going to have double 4K cameras, and I got this massive rig for my overhead camera that I haven't set up still. So my studio is looking almost like fully YouTuber level. But yeah, looking really good. Once I learn how to edit, I will have every Infinity Stone. I'll be him when it comes to YouTube. And I've got my editor currently uses CapCut Free, like I talked about earlier, learning Premiere. And when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna call him super early, and if everything goes to plan, we're gonna be in call doing some editing together. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of the plan. Just all in on this skill, learning it, becoming the best at it. And this is transparently kind of like the rocky roads that business takes you on sometimes. Like, I wouldn't have been able to expect or tell anybody, yeah, I'm gonna be, sorry, I'm just checking my battery. Okay, we're good. I wouldn't have expected to have to pretty much pause all the other stuff I wanted to do when it came to like making new videos for an entire week just to learn how to edit. But that's how life kind of hands you stuff sometimes. And you get these like signs when you're doing the right thing where you feel super, super uncomfortable. You feel like you just got exposed naked. And that is how I feel right now. So it's actually a really good sign that I'm moving along the right path, because I feel so embarrassed to, not even with you guys, like I'll talk about it, I suck at editing, but I feel embarrassed sitting there doing it, almost. And I'm overcoming it and I'm getting better at it. But yeah, it's gonna be so good when I'm done and I fully know this skill and I'm fully ramped up with it. I just know it's gonna be the biggest cheat code for me. So I'm super duper duper excited to be getting better. I've got cutting down basic transitions. There's some issue with my audio that I need to fix tomorrow. For whatever reason, it's not like playing back, and it's not like a simple playback issue with the audio. It's a complex one. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But I have to fix that. And then tomorrow is going to be all about actually cutting the video up and syncing all the clips, which I've got to sync the 2 more angles. And then if I can get that all cut up, that's great. And then I want to start editing the hook and dive into using After Effects to get that done. Because if I just throw myself in the deep end of doing animations from the start, everything else is going to seem easy in comparison, right? There's like an easy ease and all like the keyframe animations. That stuff will be really easy to do after having to make some complex stuff in After Effects, especially with no like templates or anything. Maybe I'll buy a $50 template, I don't know. But that's kind of the plan. And I hope this teaches you guys, you are never, it's like a lot of entrepreneurs get stuck in their skills that they're good at, and you can always expand and stack more skills. Typically, the biggest geniuses of things are people that stack skills that otherwise wouldn't make a lot of sense together. So, yeah, that is all. I'm gonna airdrop this computer, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.